As lawmakers returned to the state capitol, groups rallied in the area to voice their concerns ahead of the next legislative sessions. Undocumented immigrants and advocates fearing mass deportations when President Trump takes office called on the governor and state leaders to protect them, and they say they have some solutions.
And we do have KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor. She's live in the newsroom with more on what they're asking for, Michelle.
Well, Lisa, you know, there is fear running through the community that families will be separated, and they want state lawmakers and leaders to know how President-elect Trump's plans for mass deportations of undocumented immigrants will hurt them. A cry for help from hundreds of people from across the state who gathered for a rally outside the Capitol. Undocumented immigrants, community groups, and faith leaders want lawmakers to take concrete steps to protect Californians and to keep families together. The groups Ice Out of California and Dignity, Not Detention, organized the event to bring attention to the issue. They say the state has several tools to use. They're calling for the state not to lease or sell state land or property to the federal government to use as immigration detention centers. Right now, there are 6 facilities the advocates want the state to close down. Now, they also are calling on Governor Newsom to use his power to pardon.
Governor Newsom has the power to use pardon in a very dignified way. Pardon is an act of love. Pardon is an act of forgiveness. And we have many members of our community who have already served their time and are now facing double punishment by being turned over to ICE. I
am worried about that because I do have family that's undocumented, as well as I have family that's citizens here as well. So they're all here in the U.S. So my family is everything to me. So family is home. So California is my home. I've been here since the age of 3. I was raised here all my life. I'm still, so this just shows that it's inhumane to separate me from my family.
The anti-mass deportation group then marched around the Capitol and around downtown streets, closing down some of the streets to traffic as they demanded action from the state. Now, the group also wants the legislature to pass laws prohibiting any resources or money go to the mass deportation efforts or building detention facilities. They also say this would be a violation of basic human civil rights. Reporting live in the newsroom, Michelle Bandor, KCRA 3 News.
Michelle, thank you. And President-elect Donald Trump made immigration a key issue on the campaign trail. After election, he has selected 2 men as border czar and deputy chief of staff for policy seen as hardliners on immigration. Details into how a deportation policy would work have not been released.